interesting space, and you can see the defense now looks to try and push, but bear in mind, this is the player that has himself the spike. It doesn't matter though. Again, PROFEK shines when they need him to. He falls, that's the spike in the...
Waiting for this push to inevitably come through. BBL not expecting to see so many numbers after dropping runner. They might think that it's nice and open, that it's free, but now they know it's not. Tamazi doing more damage. PROFEK to 45, and a 2v2. Steps hurt though, and Yumpy caught West Side off guard completely. The damage done now may not matter as much. Now they know where he is, they know where he's coming from, and they've hit him. PROFEK with a 4-piece. This was a big feature of a lot of those rounds towards the end of Haven.
Fantastic signing. I don't think there's any doubt about it. The fact that this was 2 players with rifles looking to try and take him out, and he wins that battle with the sniper, the individual skill there, but then also being able to reposition late into the round for that ultimate and just hold on in the end. Like, it seems like a safe pair of hands in VALORANT Nightmare Twitter accounts. Loon, he's been having a quiet time, and well, he will get one, but that's all she wrote. PROFEK, well, Boaster's cleared the angle next to him. And actually, that means PROFEK can focus on the one angle where Boaster is. Puts it back into a 2 versus 2. Make that just 1, as PROFEK has to do basically everything. But he lands a shot at the last second. Even looks for a little bit more. It was looking like a 9-3, but with a Red Bull clutch.
It's going to carry a lot of weight for Fnatic. A bounce back after a disappointing Abyss. They'll look to take this all the way to split. Whether we get there or not remains to be seen. We'll find out after the break. There, that's going to buy a little bit more time. Stop the defuse a second longer. It's a little whiffy from back though, down to just 2. In fact, 1! Defending the spike, and it's PROFEK holding his ground against the odds. It looks like he's got it. Unbelievable PROFEK. That's BBL equalized.
The salvo that then went into the ult, that went into a fragment, so much delay, forcing players into awkward positions, and then they went, oh, what's the one thing? What's the one thing?
Big pick here, that opens up middle, but it does leave it in a 2-2, so it's not like they have a huge advantage until, well, we look towards the site, and look who's in the corner. Magnum, this is a tough position, the paranoia flies by, but PROFEK, wait, he's got 2 out of this, how's he just found 2? And they don't clear Magnum! Oh, it's game on! Surely! A 1v3 needed from Benji is not gonna happen. BBL, their patience is in the right place. 19-12.
It was so sick. I don't know if this was on purpose from Heretics, but they reconned on top of Miniboo's clone and sent in him like a droning recon. I hope that was on purpose.
Was that on purpose?
I hope it was. If not, Rian's is...
Wonders. The A side is wide open at the moment. The adjustment from BBL will be to push mid, but that's right into the waiting arms of Foot. But PROFEK, well, he is course correcting, decimated in some of those earlier duels, but now he's dishing out the damage, and it's AdaCaptain on the floor.
His ultimate already online. There is nothing else other than removing that weapon from Yedajay's hands, and he will find the fight. I think he's just spotted the pixel around it, and it will be the ace for PROFEK. A way to bounce back, as said, it was 3.
I tell you what, there's a big smile on his face as he finds that final kill. Every battle he took here, precise, clean, and in these rounds, sometimes you go, yeah, but Tom, they had a few pistols, you know?
My first is in VCT.
Few pistols, weapons, in fact, it's AdaCaptain in the back of the site. He's committed the TP, he's put through his paranoia, but now that advantage fades.
His hope was to slow them down, but PROFEK has done God's work for BBL. The paranoia slowed anybody coming through the smoke, left one isolated and puts everything onto Zeus with the Sheriff. He's hoping that
time to jump.
A miracle shot of his own might just turn things back, but PROFEK is there again. The bouncer on the entry.
Is felt by Foot. They're calling a timeout here and now. It's not that big of a commitment from AdaCaptain to go for the TP, but those numbers could have been helpful in pushing back through. But of course, as you said, buying that time, a couple more seconds there. One pick, and that round is theirs. Players are flashing out of the smoke, seizing spawn control.
A weapon, per se. He does have that headhunter, and already manages to teleport away, evening things up in terms of the personnel. Gets another, but now it's all on to PROFEK. The snake in the grass, playing around the edge of the smoke, come back there with the sniper, he whips, misses the shot, PROFEK's there to save the day.
A Red Bull clutch that keeps BBL in the map, and they've decided, but he's the safe pair of hands. So the fact that we saw last week that he
could be a concern actually if these players fall on site.
Oh, Kicks was, I mean, he was late for a second and then snapped right in towards Sociable, but Dirk's position should be the checkmate. Oh wait, did PROFEK?
He's fired him!
PROFEK! Oh, I love this as well, just up off the expected position. Kovac, he was the king before, but right now, it looks like PROFEK! Beautiful work from PROFEK! Absolutely gorgeous to kick it off with. A Red Bull clutch and finds Kovac at the end.
Goes up as soon as Dirk falls. Again, it's a gamble, but you have to check inside this smoke.
Nice!
BBL, a huge start to the map.
So all the hopes are put on right here. Players low on Fnatic's side. And we should be one bullet. They'd be able to win this out against a couple. But instead, no. Just PROFEK. Shotty in hand. First bullet hitting. And now Kayak on the spike against his Polish opponent. And it'll be a Red Bull clutch for PROFEK. And then on that drop back to site, both players boathouse. We've seen him step up again in this series. After really dropping off in the GX loss, they need him massively today. Full clear garage the opposite way around here. As Woot is resolute. Oh, the reload! His positioning favours in the end. PROFEK with work to do and getting his hands dirty! PROFEK! Felt unfortunate for Yampi, but PROFEK has done his job. And he'll get an ace for his troubles. And that was the buy round for Heretics as well. Carried through that by PROFEK. And after the initial push being denied by Heretics and doing so well there. It's one of the differences that you see as well with having PROFEK on the Viper here.
For BBL in this one. Aggressive position from Kiko, but this time there is a trade available. Camo also under some serious pressure, and he'll be dealt with. Trex now on that backside though. As I said, when he's good, this seems like an impossible defense to deal with, but he has been caught. Patatek still looking to try and take the fight versus PROFEK. They're even right now, but PROFEK needs to escape.
Being watched, but it's going to be one-by-one duels. PROFEK is head just above the boxes, but Nats can't connect. The first round for BBL after their pause.
Hopefully the pause has called for the winds of change, otherwise might be looking at a very quick map number one. They did well there though. I think it was important just getting some of the spacing down a little bit better. We saw just moments ago, Kiko able to get away with
real big ultimates to get them into this. I mean, putting a Hunter's Fury doesn't seem likely, especially with Camo. Basically a dead man walking and another falls alongside, and this is a massacre from BBL as they take every pick. And finally, the lead will be theirs.
Another in-zone flawless as well. They're not just winning these rounds, but they're winning them in a clean true strength on the defensive side. So I'm more focused on the attack. That might sound weird, but I know their defenses are good. It's whether you can break through them that is the true test of how this is working out for the side. For Liquid right now, they are beginning